history of cheerleading. It all started in 1898 by a young man from the University of Minnesota named Johnny Campbell. He initiated the first organized cheer at a football game to help the team break the losing streak. He and his male compatriots laid the foundations for modern cheerleading by forming yellow squads, which were groups of men who would yell to the crowd during sports events to keep the spirits up. Cheerleading did not become a female-dominated practice before sometime in the 1940s, as young men were being shipped off to fight in the World War II. At this time, cheerleading was becoming a more organized practice. The choreography started becoming more elaborate, and you started to see some stunting in gymnastics. By the 1960s, cheerleading had grown in popularity in the United States, to the point where the NCAA was formed to hold several training camps in order to better educate women in the art of cheerleading. Through this training camp, cheerleading was able to reach a new level of excellence, resulting in the creation of the Professional Cheerleading Association. Since the 1970s, competitive cheerleading routines have become more difficult. Unfortunately, due to the sport's predisposition for preppiness and over excitability, cheerleaders have frequently been depicted as ditzy, unintelligent, and they often carry sexual connotation in pop culture. So now, let's talk about cheer dance. So what exactly is cheer dance? So it came from its two words itself, cheer and dance. The cheer is to shout out words or phrases that may help motivate and boost the morale of a playing team and perform better during a game. While dance is a physical activity where it expresses emotions or gestures while performing bodily movements, usually in time and rhythm. So in other hand, cheerleading is the performance of a routine usually dominated by gymnastic skills, such as jumps, tumbling skills, leaps, and tosses, combined with the shouting of cheers and yelling to lead the crowd cheer for a certain team during a game or sports. So therefore, cheer dancing is rooted in cheerleading.
Today, there are many types of cheerleading. Non-cheerleaders may not realize or understand the difference between them, although they share the same concepts such as dance, tumbling, cheer, and motion, but they also differ. Let's start first with recreational cheerleading. In terms of recreational sports, it is reserved less attention than the other sports. In most cases, it is not required to try out. The fundamental thought include motion, conventional jumps, and chants. It includes some comprehensive routines that has dance, tumbling, cheer, and dances. As a beginner cheer dancer, you will enjoy recreational cheerleading. The second one is the grade school cheerleading, or also known as sideline cheerleading. This requires a tryout. This level of cheerleading is focused on cheering with conventional uniforms and chants for football and basketball games. The third one is all-star cheerleading. This is the most advanced level. You must try out, although the team is largely formed based on talent level and age. All practices are geared at getting you ready for competitions. You follow the same routines throughout the session and gradually improving it. College cheerleading is another type of cheerleading. It's a terrific way to get more intense in school, just like elementary school. It is like grade school cheerleading, but with more sophistication because the cheerleaders are grown-ups. College cheerleaders are typically wear multiples of uniforms, perform more chants, have higher dance counts, and perform more complicated acrobatics. There are also a couple of competitions, game, pep rallies, and parades. The UAAP, or the University of Athletic Association of the Philippines, is a college cheerleading type of cheer dance. Finally, today, professional cheerleading exists. Professional cheerleading is different from the rest since they dance a lot more than the ordinary cheerleaders. However, they do share the aspect of performance with the other categories. They have a lot of energy, facial expression, strong bodies, and polished appearance. What you see in the screen are the example of basic cheer dance.